If you look at this box right here, this is the Fire TV Stick Lite. And this is the regular box that the Fire Stick used to come in. So the box has increased in size, but it's still the lightest Fire Stick that you can buy as far as features. So in this video, I'm going to unbox this Fire TV Stick Lite, and I'm going to give you the reason why you probably want to consider getting this one, depending on your situation and what you're looking for in a streaming device. Okay, so you already know what the Fire TV Stick is all about, so I'm not even going to go into a lot of details about it. But what I want to do is unbox this one so you can see what comes in the box and the difference in the remote versus the other Fire TV Stick that's available. But depending on your situation and your setup, you might not need the features on this remote that's available on the Fire TV Stick and the Fire TV Stick 4K, even the Fire TV Cube. So I already did a video comparing all these Fire Stick and the difference between all three of them. So you can check out that video. The link will be in the description. So let's dive right into the box and see what's on the inside. The size of the box would make you want to think that the old Fire TV came in this box based on the size of it. Because you could still probably fit the remote, maybe, and the battery and stuff like that. But the size is pretty big. Compared to the old style packaging, it looks a whole lot bigger. I know this is the Fire Stick 4K, but the Fire TV Stick came in this size box also. Okay, so now that we're done with comparison, let's get into this box. On the back, you got the tab to pull it and pop it open. Once you slide it out, it's going to come in this brown packaging that you see right here. On the side, we got let's see what we got here. We got the batteries for the remote, and then we got the power adapter. Of course, it always comes with the paperwork, which is something I always toss to the side. Over here, we got the extender for the HDMI port. And then there's the Fire TV Stick. We got the remote, and this remote only has a TV button, but it doesn't have the volume and the power button like the other remotes. It does have the Amazon voice assistant built in, so you can still press the button and give command. And last but not least, you have the cable. And that's about it. There's nothing else left in the package. So that's what you're looking at. All of this is in that same box that this other one came in. Pretty much the same thing, because you still had the cable, the extender, the power adapter, battery, and the remote, and everything else. I'm not even sure why Amazon went with this style packaging when they could have pretty much kept this size. It seems like they went a little bit overboard with the packaging, but hey, that's their decision. But this is what you actually get in the box, and that's what you're looking at. I know it's still on my wish list, but I wish they would come back with this size box, just like they have the Fire TV Cube, without the the Amazon assistant built inside this box. This was a nice size box right here. As a matter of fact, they could put an octa-core processor in this stuff right here, because this was a beast at one time. It had all the connection. It had a USB port, Ethernet, all of that, even SD drive. But that's wishful thinking, so maybe one day they'll come back and do that. Maybe they'll hear my cry. Anyway, let's get back to wrapping this video up. Okay, so there you have it. That's what's the content of this box if you decide to go with the Fire TV Stick Lite. Now, all three of these Fire Stick are pretty much on the same level as far as performance. So you're not really going to see a difference between the Fire TV Stick Lite and the Fire TV Stick, even the Fire Stick 4K. When I personally connected to the TV, I saw a big difference between this generation and the previous generation Fire TV Stick. And that's why in the past, I always went with the Fire TV Stick 4K, because it had more performance versus the older Fire TV Stick. But now it seems like they're all on the same level as far as processing power, from the Fire TV Stick Lite to the 4K version. So your deciding factor on which one of these Fire Stick you want to go with is based on the features that they have to offer. If you don't need the TV features that's available on the other remotes, then you can just go with the Fire TV Stick Lite. But you got to remember that this Fire TV Stick Lite is running at 1080p. If you don't need the 4K feature, go with this one. The one in the middle between the 4K and the Lite is the Fire TV Stick. That one only gained the ability to control the TV, but it has the same processing power and the same 1080p resolution, just like the Lite. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you go with the Lite, you're going to have the same performance because it does have a quad-core processor just like the other two. And based on my experience, it seemed like the menu system was a little bit more snappier than the older version of the Fire TV Stick. So the choice is going to be based on two things as far as these three Fire Stick. One, how much feature is available on the remote, and if you want 1080p or 4K. Okay, so that's your choices. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.